Balam Kitse, where the sun rises. From the east comes the dawn, the hope, the strength, the life. We appreciate the rays of the sun that illuminates the day because we are light. And that our knowledge grows and that our energy is stronger and more positive every passing day.
My name is Ann Smith. I am so blessed to be in this beautiful circle and in the company of all of you, and to be able to just talk about what is a web of women's wisdom. We all know it, we've all felt it, we've had it with us, it's been there since the time began in the Big Bang. It's been there in our hearts, in our intuition, we know it, we feel it, and now we're going to begin to articulate it and to also express it in images, new words or old words, in ceremonies, in workshops, in playing, in resisting, and most of all, either transforming the patriarchy, which you are going to hear about, or creating the new, which then will have the patriarchy will crumble. I'm part of the Millionth Circle, thanks to Jean Shinoda Bolen's book and all of her work. As we say, when the Millionth Circle happens, which is probably happening, has happened out there, is happening in here, patriarchy is gone.
Greetings, everybody. I am Grandmother Don Skyweaver. I'm here as a member, not only my sixth turn of being here as CSW, but I'm also grandmother from Grandmother's Circle of the Earth. And we come and we do ceremony most of the time, and we did every time, I should say most. We always do ceremony when we come to this event. And we did ceremony on the day that we got here. The only thing we're doing different this year is that we're not doing ceremony out on the street, in the park, next to the river, where people can gather around us. We tied every one of you into our circle as we were doing ceremony to open up the visions that will happen. Knowing a little bit about ceremony, just to, as we had this beautiful ceremony, what we have to realize is there are many, many ceremonies and they're all right. One of the things that happened in the patriarchy is that they decided that other people's ceremony, only the ceremony that came out of Rome was the right ceremony, right? Well, Rome has some strange ceremony. I was raised Catholic, so I know there's strange ceremonies. However, they decided that the rest of the world's ceremonies were wrong. And Christianity is a beautiful thing. I'm not against Christianity. It's a beautiful thing. But ceremony is ceremony. It ties in not only culture, it also ties in people to each other. And in this in particular place that we're in today, in space and energy, we're tying not only to the members of this room, but we're tying to all the women and men and children of the world. We're sending that energy out. Whenever I do something, I open a basket. So I opened a basket before I left home. So everything that happens, that's my ceremony. Everything that happens will go in that basket. The good, the bad. It really hasn't been any bad. So I just wanted to say that as we move forward, remember the rituals and ceremonies are very important because they tie it all together. They tie that energy. The energy that's out there. Now, I'm going to say that there's much more energy than Grandmother Spider. And I'm the Spider Woman. My name is Grandmother Don Skyweaver, who weaves the dreams between Father Sky and Mother Earth. And Spider is my energy. And so one of the things that I came to do is to tell you a spider story. The spider stole the sun is my story. And I want you to catch up with some of the different things that happen. It's not going to be a lengthy story, and I'll probably stop and say some things in between to remind you of some places to catch the messages that's in the story. So the people and animals were on the earth, and it was darkness. And in that darkness, they were going, oh, we need some light. Needing the light, the bear says, you know, on the other side of the earth, there is those people and animals who have a light, the sun they call it. We should go and steal a piece of that, and then we will have light. And everybody agreed. They came to consensus. All the animals agreed. The people, of course, stood back while the animals did the work. But everybody agreed. So who's going to go steal? Well, it started off with the box. The box decided that, and with the consensus of everybody, he didn't do it by himself. So with that consensus, he went to get the piece of the sun. When he got over there, he put it in his mouth. He ran back, he had to let it go because guess what? It was hot and his mouth became black. And then he got back and he didn't have the piece of sun with him. So then the possum went out. Possum went out, grabbed the piece of the sun, wrapped it in his tail. In his tail, he burned his tail so he no longer has any hair on his tail. So then the next person to go out was the, well, we're going to skip to the spider. The next person who went out was the spider. In her wisdom, she wove a bag. She's not going to get rid of anything. So with her courage, she went out with her bag, put her piece in the bag, brought it back to the animals and the people, and now we're going, we need to put it high enough that everybody can see it, that everybody will have the benefit of that sun. So, but the spider is not going to be able to do it. So a bird has to do it, and the buzzard chose to do it. The buzzard took the bag, put it on top of his head, and he started to fly. Not high enough, not high enough, not high enough, not high enough, not high enough. And then, as it's burning off, I threw the bag, turning his head red, he's going high enough. So he put the sun out, and he came back down, and he was honored. It was very special that all the animals honored him, not the people, but all the animals honored him for making that flight. And then the sun gave the grandmother, I got you. then the sun gave the grandmother a gift, the grandmother spider a gift. She gave her the rays that circle the earth in the web form so that all is connected. And the energy is there. And that's how I'm going to end my story.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yay.